what's up Elder Scrolls Nation? Skullzi here, and in today's video I wanted to discuss the most recent news revolving around Elder Scrolls 6, and again it's about the release date. And personally, even though I think that this particular situation is not legitimate, I do find it very exciting that this is the second day in a row where I am talking about something very recent revolving around Elder Scrolls 6. Hopefully this trend can keep happening, but maybe be a bit more on the side of actual real information instead of all these glip-glops. Now, one thing I definitely want to mention, some of you may have heard of this news before, but since you have heard it, things have definitely changed. I promise you that. You probably don't know about this change, so if you have heard about this before, please stay until towards the end of the video so you can actually see what I'm really talking about. If you haven't heard about this before, then this should be even more news for you. Now, like I said, I don't think this shit's true, so don't think I'm trying to do any clickbaity stuff here, but it is pretty interesting, everything revolving around this situation. So, today's weird and probably not true Elder Scrolls 6 event revolves around another probably bullshit release date. Yay! And who is our glorious Nostradamus this time? Well, interestingly enough, it is a pretty respectable and dependable website, and that website is Webhallen, Denmark's Amazon for video games, their top digital retail site for electronic entertainment. But would websites do that? Would websites go online and tell lies? I think so. This has been up since a few days ago, and someone noticed something interesting on this site. No, it wasn't that first-person shooter was in complete random English for some reason. They noticed that if you search for Elder Scrolls 6, you can actually find it. Wow, that's kinda weird. Now, first of all, props to whoever is going around to random retailers and searching for Elder Scrolls 6. Your heart is in the right place. Much love, hashtag Elder Scrolls Nation. So, Elder Scrolls 6 is listed for PC, the Xbox One, and the PS4. Oh, that's weird. No next-gen stuff, but that's most likely because that isn't announced yet, and next-gen probably isn't going to be for a while. But that's not the point. Anyway, the most important thing is the supposed release date listed on this Elder Scrolls 6 listing on this website. Now, interestingly enough, at first the release date was said to be 2019, but since then it has mysteriously been updated to 2018. That's this year. But not and here's why not First of all, before I get into how fake I think all this is, there have been legitimate games that were known to be in development that you could follow and see videos and gameplay of that were listed on websites with release dates that only served as placeholders, meaning those dates were only typed in there because they had to put a date in there, and that date was the best guess they had at the time. So even if this listing was legitimate, 2018 wouldn't necessarily mean anything. And even more interesting, as I stated earlier, the original release date was listed as 2019, but since was updated to 2018. If you don't believe me, go check out Camelwork's video about this exact listing. He clearly shows the release date as being 2019. Plus he is awesome, so watch his video. I love him. He should notice me senpai. Anyway, I find this weird because if this listing is fake, which I totally fucking think it is, the second the website realized this listing was public, they should have taken it down, not have someone change the release date to a year earlier than originally posted. What's up with that? Now keep in mind, websites have been known to do this for some time for several reasons. The first and somehow less common reason is human error. Someone who worked for the website was probably thinking the game would come out at some time, so they went ahead and typed up the archive into the website for that game ahead of time, and they accidentally made it public when it wasn't supposed to be. This actually has happened before, and you can Google this kind of stuff and find things like this. But anyway, the second reason, and unfortunately, the more common one as we learned while waiting for Fallout 4, is that these websites are known to fake hyped listings like this to try and get more traffic and visits to their site. If one of thousands of online retail websites randomly lists an overhyped online game like The Elder Scrolls 6, you can bet your ass people will be clicking that link. I mean, come on, you know you clicked that shit. You clicked it hard. And interestingly enough, you can actually pre-order this game for some reason. Now, I definitely don't recommend you do this. I agree with Camelworks. Do not pre-order this game from this website because I do not think that this listing is legitimate. This is probably not the actual real link you should be buying this game from. But the prices do line up, equaling about $60 US, which is what you'd expect from The Elder Scrolls 6. Not that that means anything. So, why does Skullzi think this shit's fake? Well, it would have to be for one of the two reasons I listed above. The first one being human error. Imagine a world where people make mistakes. Wait, actually, that isn't quite hard. Because of how hyped Elder Scrolls 6 is, and because of how many days Elder Scrolls 6 has remained listed on that website, I highly doubt that this is human error. Otherwise, it would have likely been fixed by now, instead of having the release date mysteriously changed. What's up with that, Denmark? Either way, the fact that the release date was changed, if nothing else, proves that the Elder Scrolls 6 listing was not done in human error. And if it wasn't done in human error, that leaves a bullshit attempt to gain views. Kind of like putting boobs all over your thumbnails. Oh, wait a second. Now, despite this website being well respected and all that, I don't think that matters. I think Elder Scrolls 6 was listed on this website either to meme us all, or to get more views to that site and thus more customers. I am sure that probably they've already accomplished this, and if an already well-known European retailer can get more customers, why is it impossible to think that they would do something like this? Especially given Denmark's somewhat central location to Europe, it gives them a good demographic to push for more European customers. And if you have noticed, there has been an awful lot more talk about the Elder Scrolls 6 lately. Even here on YouTube, there have been a lot more videos than usual about the Elder Scrolls 6, and if this website picked up on this trend, that is even more evidence that this listing to buy the Elder Scrolls 6 was faked for the attention and the hope of getting more customers and more sales. What do you think about the release date being changed? Does it make you eat cheese?
Wonderful! Celebration! Cheese for everyone!
Now please share this video, guys. Share it on your face boobs, your twatters, and your goggles plus, because you guys sharing the videos helps the channel like nothing else. And if you want to be part of the strongest Elder Scrolls fan community, dump some skooma on that subscribe button and shield bash notifications on, so you can be part of Elder Scrolls Nation. Also, follow me on that twatters so you can see all my twats. And as always, thank you for watching. Stand strong, Elder Scrolls Nation.